Hi, let's talk. How many times have you said yes to things when you wanted to say no? Have you found yourself spending all your time and energy doing what others want you to do instead of making your own choices? Do you feel unfulfilled, frustrated, and lost? You're not alone. Hi, this is Tanya. I'm the co head of collaborations at Letters to Strangers India, and I'm here to speak with you about healthy boundaries. Setting good personal boundaries is critical to creating healthy relationships, increasing self esteem, and reducing stress, anxiety, and depression. Boundaries protect our personal selves by setting a clear line between what is me and what is not me. A lack of boundaries opens the door for others to determine your thoughts, feelings, and needs. Defining boundaries is a process of determining what behavior you will accept from others and what you will not. There is a need to consciously define healthy boundaries, the four major types being physical, emotional, material, and mental boundaries. You probably know what physical boundaries are. They include body and personal space. We've been taught about it at school early on. What's lesser known is that it also includes privacy. Violations not only include standing too close, inappropriate touching, but also looking through your personal belongings, files, and your phone. You might be thinking, how far is too far? Think about these scenarios. Do you like giving a handshake or a hug? To whom and when? Or are you doing so because everyone is supposed to? How do you feel about locked doors? How do you feel about nudity? Please remember that you are entitled to your space, however wide it may be, as are others.
Hi, I'm Husky from Letters to Strangers India, and today I'm going to be talking about emotional, mental, and material boundaries. Let's begin with emotional boundaries. Emotional boundaries is how you allow other people to treat you and how you distinguish your own emotions and responsibilities from that of others. Some of the sentences that portray weak emotional boundaries include: I have to do this because he or she will be lost without me, or I am a nobody if I do not continue to be in this relationship. If you are somebody who has said or heard these sentences very often, here are some of the tips to set healthy emotional boundaries. First and the most important, say no whenever it's necessary. It is okay to put yourself first. Second, do not feel responsible for how other people feel, or do not feel guilty for their emotions or their reactions. Thirdly, ask for space whenever it's needed. It's okay to ask for space. Mental boundaries are one's personal thought processes or one's personal beliefs that have been formed after various life experiences, and it is important to give and receive respect when it comes to mental boundaries. Some of the sentences that portray weak mental boundaries include: I cannot express myself in front of her because she'll make fun of me, or I have to do this because my friends think this is right. If you are somebody who has said or heard these sentences very often, here are some of the tips to build healthy mental boundaries. First, be assertive. Say whatever you think and express yourself properly without being too aggressive or being too submissive at the same time. Try to understand that it's okay to feel in a way or think in a way which is different from other people. You are unique, and try to recognize your unhealthy thought patterns and see how you can change it and work on them. Material boundaries refer to any items that you possess. It is healthy to understand that one cannot share all the things that they possess. Violation of material boundaries could include, borrowing some things from somebody and destroying them, or not returning those things, or using those materials to control the relationship or manipulate anything. Here's what having healthy material boundaries look like, or the statements that portray healthy material boundaries. Hi, I can't lend you my car because I'm the only person who has insurance. Or, sure, I can give you my dress, but heads up, I need it on Saturday.
Examine past experiences where you felt discomfort, anger, resentment, and frustration towards an individual. It may have been because your boundaries have been crossed. Create a boundary chart which outlines each boundary per each relationship category and fill it in with the boundary criteria you feel comfortable and safe with. By creating this sort of template, you have a benchmark to assess when someone may be overstepping your boundaries. Your boundary criteria will evolve over time, so be sure to constantly update your chart with your growing experience and resulting needs. Creating and stating boundaries is great, but it's the follow through that counts. The only way to truly alert others that your boundaries have been crossed is to be direct with them. Being assertive, particularly if you're unaccustomed to doing so, can be scary. Affirming your boundaries means that you value yourself, your needs, and your feelings more than the thoughts and opinions of others. Being assertive does not mean that you're unkind. It only means that you are being fair and honest with them while maintaining your peace, dignity, and self-respect. The only way to set better boundaries is by practicing how to tell someone that they have crossed yours. Start small with something manageable and build up your assertive skill. Remember, never forget your own worth and that no one has the right to make you feel uncomfortable or take your self-denied space away from you.